That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home floor. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the five for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center. Now, here's Siakam. There's the steal. Here's Finney-Smith. Covered by VanVleet. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Using your body, playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith. Boy, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Simmons can't get it to go. And here's Toronto. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to catch up with the Nets head coach. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
All right, David, thanks.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
VanVleet passes to Siakam. Back to VanVleet. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Barnes finds VanVleet. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And finished off by Siakam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. Misses off the right iron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Shot's good by Simmons.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent. Now, you see the wherewithal of Fred VanVleet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Barnes, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. There's 1:47 left in the first. Kicks it out to VanVleet. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Johnson in the corner. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 1:15 left in the first quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. And Siakam has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Simmons kicks to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Into the lane. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Anunoby. 4 on the shot clock. Barnes finds Siakam. Claxton knocks it away. Simmons passes to Johnson and stolen by Barnes. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Poeltl in at the 5, roaming the paint. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Stolen. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. That shot off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Now Johnson, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Bridges kicks to Johnson. That's good on the jump shot. And the Nets lead by 5.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Claxton and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And the Raptors call time here. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. The pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Clock at 6. Poeltl, the pass to Siakam. From the arc. And the Raptors miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing to fall.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Siakam. To stop the drought. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
Nets leading by 4. Bridges outside. And right away, the Nets are with a three-pointer of their own.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Bridges for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anunoby. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The kick out to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Bridges attacking. Johnson, a wide open look, trains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Birtle sets the pick for Van Vliet. He got it up. And no good in the last second attempt this time. All right, David, thank you. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
They've got Harris. Curry is out there with Thomas. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Finney-Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here is Young. Passes it to Flynn. Just 5 to shoot. And the Raptors call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now, here's Trent. Jacks up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Trent's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Raptors trail by 7. Outside Flynn. And the layup's good off the glass. Flynn's got his first points of the game.
As for Thaddeus Young, a big contributor everywhere he's gone.
Greg, this guy, 13 straight years, averaging double digits in scoring. He was a starter in many of those seasons, and now kind of assumes that role of the grizzled veteran, passing on all that hard-earned wisdom.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Flynn. Here's Achua. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Curry. Pass to Finney Smith. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Achua kicks to Young. Back to Achua. Trent outside. Inside. A dunk by Achua.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Curry wide open. Off target from three-point range. Raptors trail by 5. Trent finds Young. Shakes him. And he makes good on the layup.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Curry. Out to Harris for 3. It doesn't go for him.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Young, a screen on Curry. And he slams it one-handed.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And, Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it. Finney Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Crosses over, rips it home after the terrific move.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Thomas. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. He dishes it to O'Neal. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Joe Harris. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. Now here's Van Vliet. He has 5. And here is Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. That's tipped. Bridges with it. To the inside. Here's Claxton, rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Got it up.
That's quickness and size working in Finney Smith's favor on the defensive end, making it very tough for the shooter to get any...
And we've reached the end of the third. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Pirtle with a screen on Dinwiddie. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Raptors need to get a shot off. Siakam for three. And they get it back. Van Vliet against Dinwiddie. Here's Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Really, really good possession there. They never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Simmons checked in for the Nets. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Van Vliet looking around. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. They set the pick. Bridges passes to Claxton. And the layup falls. And the Nets lead by 5.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Siakam, it counts, and the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
Pascal Siakam, improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And stolen by Simmons. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Simmons dishes to Dinwiddie. Shoots the three. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes outside. Down low. Here's Siakam. No good. That would have tied it. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we reached the 4th quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain crack.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. There's a screen. Here's Bridges.
Well, Pirtle keeping his arms up, doing everything he can to affect the shooter.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Van Vliet kicks to Pirtle. Out of the key, Siakam. 1:16 left in the game. Simmons pulls it in. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Bridges attacking. And that one, good. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
The pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Here's the three. Another miss by Siakam. There's 42 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton, and he dunks it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Claxton. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. With the fadeaway. Here's Pirtle over Claxton. Missed. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they happen.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. This could be a chess match tonight. We have two very smart teams that tend to make great decisions.
And that's the value of experience. You know what you're good at, and you limit your mistakes. It's hard to fool a person who sees it all.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Omer Yurtseven out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Butler in at the 2-guard spot. Drains the triple.
Such a smooth pass. His basketball IQ allows him to see the floor so well and get it to open teammates.
Bridges on the attack. He gets it in there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
But Ben Simmons grabs the board.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
On the take. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Now here's Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
Outside for Butler. Miami, no good that time either. Outside Simmons. Outside Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. And the Nets miss again.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Dinwiddie. They push it up 4 on 3. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Dinwiddie against Hero. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Johnson. Over to the wing. Dinwiddie outside. Screen by Claxton. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. There's a screen by Love. Hero, the pass to Love. Unable to get that one. Good D by Simmons. The Nets with the lead. 3-pointer, Bridges. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Hero, the pass to Love. Adebayo in the post. Covered by Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The shot by Johnson, no good. Down low. Here's Love. Kicks it to Hero. 1 minute left now in the first quarter. Here's Adebayo. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. 7 points in the game.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
To the paint. It's Bridges on the wing. Tries again. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Bridges, left side. Pass to Claxton. To the inside. Outside Simmons. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Butler against Bridges. Butler passes to Love. Outside for Butler. Let's go with a three. Drills it from deep.
Putting the buckets in Jimmy buckets. Offensively at his best off the catch and shoot.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Nets out front. They're up by 1.
Please give a big round of applause for your next youth dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nets. Miami trailing. We've got Mikal Bridges. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
First team.
You're 7 with the ball. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And here are the Heat now. They trail by 1. Here's Butler. Comes up empty down low.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And the basket by Bridges.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Butler with the ball. Working on Claxton. Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Adebayo's got 9 points.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Simmons with a screen on Hero. Dinwiddie goes in. That shot off the mark. Love with the defensive effort. And it's Miami's ball. Here's your 7. Kicks it to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Hero. That one's good. This game is all even. Hero's got his second basket of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Claxton. And no good. And Miami the other way now. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork.
Oh, big finish!
Wow!
Okay, I see you.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Hero against Dinwiddie. It's Hero on the take, and they pick up 2. He's got 6.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Out to Bridges. Outside Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Claxton. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Claxton can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. Outside Butler. Pass to your 7. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Butler can't get it to go. Ooh, it's stolen away. Hero on the wing. From deep. Sends it home from 3-point land. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Stolen by Hero. Inside. Here's Love. To the wing on the left. Your 7 finds Adebayo. Butler against Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this was slow.
The previous play is
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that
the ruling on the floor stands.
and they've made their decision, the call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw, no good.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well. No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Pass to Claxton. From deep, Johnson. Miami grabs the miss. And here's Adebayo. 9 points in the game. Outside for Love. Here's your 7. Simmons defending. Hero outside. Fires the 3. The shot misses. Brooklyn trailing. Bridges down low. Butler covering. Shot to end the cold streak. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Love, the screen on Dinwiddie. Hero, the pass to Butler. Going inside. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback. Love's got his first bucket in this one.
Man, the old man is still so good at battling for position. Love has been a rebounding force for so many years.
Dinwiddie finds Bridges. He got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Heat. They're up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Miami calls timeout. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Cody Zeller. Oladipo outside. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Curry against Zeller. Here's Finney-Smith. Zeller with the rebound. Heat shooting has been great this game, 58%. Oladipo, the pass to Zeller. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oladipo outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Zeller. Yep, that one's good. And now an 8-point Miami lead.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Curry, that's good.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Oladipo outside. To the middle.
First personal foul. Team second.
outside. There's the drive, and he jams it home with authority.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The kick out, Curry. They set the pick, 6 to shoot. Floats one. Zeller with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Zeller with a screen on Curry. And it's Lowry penetrating. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Heat lead by 10.
And this is why Lowry excels in the modern game. In the pick and roll, Kyle can beat you either way.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. And it's Oladipo off the drive. 4-3. Offensive rebound, Heat. Inside. Here's Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Pass to Thomas.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Here's the pick. Outside Curry. Here's Watanabe. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in 04. And look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Nails it from 3. Martin's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The 3 is up. Thomas misses. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Martin outside. Out left to the wing. And here's Lowry from the arc. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Martin against Curry. Now here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded closely. Offensive rebound. To the paint. Here's Jovic. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now?
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates, leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Brooklyn trailing. Bridges against Butler. Bridges passes to Simmons. Nice move. And the layup is good.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
Bridges against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons has got rebound number 7 tonight. Down low, Claxton. And slammed it home. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that
The previous play is under review.
but with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're at him.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Butler with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's 7, no good. The Nets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. With the hook shot. With the second effort, Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. And it's Butler with the jam.
The ball control Butler possesses is valuable. I mean, his decision-making and pick and rolls is quite impressive.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And the Nets miss again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside for Love. Outside Butler. Love, a screen on Bridges. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Simmons, the pass to Dinwiddie. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, an elite passing forward. Simmons just dropping a dime.
Hero outside. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. And the Heat lead by 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
He just saw an open lane and went on the attack.
Freight train coming. He goes right up with it. Hero for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Claxton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a 1-possession game.
Outside Butler. 1:44 left in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, never one to shy away from the pressure. Jimmy with a huge opportunity at the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Simmons against Love. And counted. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Hero, the pass to your 7. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
But things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Dinwiddie finds Simmons. The 11-footer. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Answering the call. Ben Simmons, huge in the biggest moment.
Hero against Dinwiddie. Adebayo, a screen on Dinwiddie. Hero, the pass to Butler. 56 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. Money!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Bridges against Butler. Bridges misses. And so here is Miami. Here's Hero. Love, the screen on Bridges. Hero, the pass to Love. And it's in.
So much experience. Love is absolute nails down the stretch.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. From deep, Johnson. Adebayo grabs the board. Outside Love. Hero outside. This one for 3. That shot, no good. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're behind by 5. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
For 3, Bridges. Off the mark. So it's Miami picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching.
deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. And that's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Robinson, Kevin Love out there with Otto Byer. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Hero in the point guard. Siakam misses.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Hero kicks to Butler. No good from outside.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Siakam outside. Bertle sets the pick for Siakam. The Raptors rebound. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Goes back up. The kick out to Barnes. 4 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
There's Hero with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Toronto will come the other way. Bertle with a screen on Hero. Anunoby, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Hero passes to Love. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's in there. Love with the assist.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Van Vliet passes to Bertle. Siakam outside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
Van Vliet against Hero. To the inside. Siakam pulls it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Great D that time from Love. And Love's got the ball here for the Heat. Outside Butler. And there's the drive. Good. Butler's got 5 points so far.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And the dunk by Bertle.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And Butler, here we go.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Van Vliet looking around. The kick out to Barnes. He's looking for Bertle and finds him. To the middle and stolen by Love. Outside Butler. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Love outside. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Bertle kicks to Anunoby. Barnes against Robinson. And it's Bertle that time on the assist by Barnes. Bertle's got his second bucket of the game to go.
There's no stopping Bertle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Here's Hero. Outside for Robinson. Three-pointer. Butler. Rebound by the Raptors. 24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the pass to Van Vliet. Passes it to Barnes. The feed now to Pirtle. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Love. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed,
the previous play is under review.
He's certain he beat the buzzer.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the...
It's all tied in Toronto. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
Bam Adebayo just playing hard on defense, contesting shots and staying active.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And he gets it to go. Butler's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Miami. Siakam sets a screen for VanVleet. Siakam with it, out defended by Adebayo. Siakam passes to Barnes. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Butler against Anunoby. Now Butler. He's got 9. And Love has it in the corner. Back to Butler. Shoots over Anunoby. Anunoby sends it back. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Heat with the lead. Butler with the ball. Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. Butler kicks to Robinson. Adebayo passes to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one goes on Anunoby.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
VanVleet with the bucket.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
VanVleet against Hero. Inside and stolen by Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Not as good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Siakam.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Tipped away. Pass to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson on the wing. Here's Adebayo. A second chance effort. Love can't hit. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And now Love pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto shooting here about 46% for the game. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And the Heat call time here.
Giving up a one here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And Miami shooting 40% from the field. Outside Butler. And he drives in, and he could not get that. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is
The previous play is under review.
we can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Miami?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals and transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Butler against Anunoby. Butler attacking. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, got up to speed, and that momentum carrying him right through the contact. Butler with the score.
Siakam a screen on Hero. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Van Vliet on the wing. Anunoby. Outside Hero. Butler on the wing. Driving in. Misses the layup.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And that's it for the first half of it. Thank you, David. And we'll be back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Heat, Cody Zeller out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the 2. Lowry looking around. Picked away. Trent with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. It's a 1-point game. To the paint. Here's Achua. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
There's the pick. Martin wide open. He fires a three-pointer off the mark. And so here's Toronto. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And you got to keep Porter away from the basket. He's terrific at using that leaping ability to throw that down.
Trent against Oladipo. Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Flynn the pass to Achua. Puts the move on. The dunk by Achua. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Oladipo against Trent. Oladipo left side, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achua. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Oladipo hits them both.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Yurtseven's got himself on the board with three there.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's Young. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Backed by great length, I call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Oladipo against Trent. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Heat have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And a season ago at the Jeremy strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Toronto trailing. Trent passes to Young, and stolen by Zeller. Here's Martin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He feeds it to Zeller. The rebound by Young. The Raptors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Outside Flynn. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Achua kicks to Trent. Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
5 to shoot. Achua, the pass to Young. And it goes down 2 points. Young's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Flynn against Lowry. With the drive. Yurtseven. Outside for Lowry. This one for 3. That shot off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. There's the pass to Flynn. To the middle. Back to Achua. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Flynn misses. Miami's on 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Zeller against Trent. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Lowry drives in. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can
The previous play is under review
to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
To make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Butler kicks to Hero. To the inside, Love makes it off the glass. Love's got his first 2 points.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And fourth quarter basketball. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. There's Hero with the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Pirtle inside. Adebayo on him. Pirtle's shot is off. And Miami shooting 41% for the game. Now here's Butler. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Siakam looking around. It's tipped. Hero kicks to Butler. To take the lead. Kicks it out to Hero. Clock at 4. Passes to Butler. From downtown. Miami no good on that time either. Toronto shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
The Heat have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Anunoby against Butler. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Raptors with the lead. And here is Anunoby. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Miami grabs the miss. Now Hero. Robinson on the wing. Back to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Love the pass to Adebayo. Fades away. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. That one doesn't drop. And it's Miami the other way. Outside Butler. And Pirtle sends it back. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. The trade. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anunoby against Hero. Outside Butler. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Butler.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Wants to get it to Adebayo window.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Toronto trailing. Siakam a screen on Hero. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Van Vliet outside. Driving the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Van Vliet looks determined at the line, set to deliver for his team.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Outside Hero. Down low. Adebayo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Heat lead by 2.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Siakam against Love. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Van Vliet against Butler. Takes it inside. Good!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jimmy Butler.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
And Miami has possession. Pass to Butler. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game. Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 1. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Timeout called, the Heat. They trail by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the 3-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Well, Hero does so much damage off the bench for this team. Now here in the clutch, let's see if he can step to the line and come through.
So they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty at the line. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball.
out there, almost a track meet, believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Ben Simmons is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. Claxton. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And the dunk by Pirtle.
That's a high percentage shot by Jakob Pirtle. He capitalized on that one. You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria. Jakob Pirtle is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Van Vliet. For three. Sinks it from distance. You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A. And I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops. But the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
It's stolen by Barnes. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. To the inside. And then Siakam with the jam.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Thank you.
Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. Pass to Simmons. Off with the layup.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Pirtle with the ball. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
Screen by Claxton. Three-pointer, Bridges. Offensive rebound. And he dunks it down.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Now here's Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pirtle. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
It remains towards the ball.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Brooklyn ball.
Brooklyn trailing. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Van Vliet against Dinwiddie. And down it goes. 2 points. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Dinwiddie. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Fires it. No good. A bit long that time.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Stolen by Anunoby. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. He shoots again. Rebound by the Raptors. Toronto calls timeout.
If you want the teacher, I need to hear you at your very loudest. Who wants one? It's time for your Northside crew, everyone. Come on.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now.
Northside crew, always putting it
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Inside, Hurdle. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. He has 6.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
With 4 on the clock. And he lays it up and in.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
The 3 from Barnes. No good. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Raptors up 13.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, EuroCup.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Raptors?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Kicks it out to Barnes. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Barnes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Simmons with a screen on Anunoby. And Bridges, here we go. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, BA. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Simmons. That one falls. Van Vliet's got 7.
Off the screen, going to work. Van Vliet just puts out so much effort in everything he does.
Bridges passes to Simmons. Hammers the lob through.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Down low. Here's Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. And Toronto calls time here. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Picked by Pirtle. 5 on the clock. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Anunoby can't get it to go.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
That's good from Bridges. And the Nets shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Here's Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Van Vliet outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's Barnes on the wing. Kicks it out to Anunoby. From the arc. The rebound by Simmons. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. To the middle. The kick out to Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now Siakam. Simmons defending. And then Siakam with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Poke loose, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. A minute 35 left in the first half. Anunoby on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
Van Vliet outside to the paint. And stolen by Simmons. And now the Nets on the break. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. They get the rebound.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Siakam finds Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Bridges. It's stolen by Barnes. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Inside. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 10 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Siakam for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall through. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred Van Vliet.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The Nets shooting has been great this game, 58%. On the floor for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Thomas in at the 2 guard. He takes it in, goes back up. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. To the inside. Achua with a screen. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Achua passes to Porter. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Nets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his 2nd year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great 2nd year.
Trent outside. And again, Toronto no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Pass to Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 3-point Nets lead.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Porter pass to Trent. Now here's Young. Just 5 on the clock. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Curry goes in. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 5.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Toronto has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Trent finds Porter. Pass to Young. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
BA, you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And BA, Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
Now is that time to grab a free shirt. It's always a party with your North Side crew. Show them some love, fans.
And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third.
How about your North Side crew, everybody?
The 3 from Curry. Rebound by the Raptors. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Finney Smith pulls it in. The Nets with a lead. They set the screen. Pass to Simmons. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And showing off his IQ right there. Simmons keeps things simple in pick and rolls and takes what he sees.
Flynn's shot is off.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Thomas, guarded by Trent. Here's Finney Smith. Counted from distance. Finney Smith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Trent outside. Pass to Flynn. Achua with a screen. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Pirtle's checked in for Achua. Pascal Siakam comes in for Young. Scotty Barnes checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Anunoby in for Trent. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Johnson comes in for Harris. Mikal Bridges checked in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry. Lets it fly. And the basket by Siakam. Siakam's got 8.
Gotta get up on Pascal Siakam. When you don't, he hurts you with the jumper.
Bridges against Anunoby. Dinwiddie outside. Fires for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Back to Flynn. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Dinwiddie. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Nets out in front. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Toronto's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Pirtle with a screen on Dinwiddie. Van Vliet finds Pirtle. Clock at 6. Van Vliet with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Wing shot on the way. Anunoby can't get it to go. Well, Brooklyn's shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Van Vliet. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Out to the wing. Pass to Claxton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. And he's good on the second. Toronto trailing. Here's Van Vliet. Puts it in off the killer crossover. Van Vliet's got 7 now in this quarter.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
Anunoby against Bridges. The kick out to Simmons. Dinwiddie on the attack. Here's Claxton. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons! Slamming it home!
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Takes the 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Van Vliet's got 10 points here in the second half. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here comes Toronto on the push. 3-pointer Van Vliet. And Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Here he goes. Bridges outside. Dinwiddie against Anunoby. Bridges passes to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Van Vliet outside. Pirtle finds Van Vliet. 3-pointer. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
It's great watching Fred catch fire. When this happens, he dominates games with his scoring.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. Picked by Pirtle. Down low. The kick out to Van Vliet. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Brooklyn ball.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Bridges outside. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Van Vliet misses. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Outside Barnes. The drive by Siakam. No luck on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Driving inside. Nice shot by Simmons. And the Nets lead by 10.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Van Vliet, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
This is why you gotta clog the lanes. Fred Van Vliet explodes through openings and makes defenses compromise.
32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Simmons against Pirtle. Now here's Simmons. He's closely guarded. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. That one on Barnes.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Van Vliet misses. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Three-pointer, Bridges. Drops in the three.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive and they
players on the floor who play, as you like to say, the right way.
Right, Kevin. Experience always broadens your perspective. They understand what goes into winning, and they understand that good habits are built on a nightly basis. They want to make good decisions. These are fundamentally sound groups.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Mikal Bridges. Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. Now, Hero. To the paint, here's Love. Nice move. He lays it in.
Well, you got to try and do your best to get Kevin Love out of the paint because this guy is so adept at using his frame and his strength to get that kind of inside position.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Johnson kicks to Dinwiddie.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, how about that? Jimmy Butler says, all right, defense, you're slow to react. I'm going to rise and fire from above your head.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Here's Hero. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Dinwiddie dishes to Simmons. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Hero against Dinwiddie. Hero kicks to Love. The kick outside to Butler. And a wide open look for Hero. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Outside for Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Driving inside, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, Ben Simmons has the basketball on a string. How about that move, folks? Look out.
Hero from long range. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
Bridges against Butler. Outside for Robinson. Love against Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Butler. 3-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
First team foul.
1:09 left to play in the first. Simmons, a screen on Robinson. Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Simmons driving to the basket.
Well, it's been an aspect of his game he's been criticized for, but you have to love the defensive effort to challenge that shot by Kevin right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And the second free throw, good. Nets leading by 3. Simmons, a screen on Butler. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Hero with it. Takes a three. Miami no good on that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Simmons. He takes it in. Blows the flashy windmill jam. Butler against Bridges. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, there's a solid handle that Jimmy Butler is working with, and his ability to create with the ball in his hands becoming special.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Simmons is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Dinwiddie outside. He dishes it to Simmons. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Butler pass to Adebayo. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
They get a hand on it. Butler passes to Hero. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. It's stolen.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
Here's Hero. Love with the screen for Hero. Inside, and there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And here's Love. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And Butler, here we go, to the middle. 5 on the clock. A miss that time, would have put him up.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Simmons on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now, don't hurt him, Ben.
Drives to the hoop. Trying to get open is Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. The free throw drops for Butler.
Now at the line.
And so Butler nails both of them.
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of a team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes.
Adebayo with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively, they have got to play under control. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Hero against Dinwiddie. Love kicks to Robinson. Just his first attempt. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, the lob for Simmons. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the inside. Love. And Love throws it down.
Oh, guys, Kevin Love with the power finish there.
Simmons passes to Johnson. Here's Claxton. Here's Simmons. Bridges, no one around him. And the three off target. The Heat with the lead. Here's Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Dinwiddie. Shots good by Hero.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. 52 seconds left in the first half. To the paint. Outside for Simmons. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Miami now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Love outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler deciding where to go with it. Here he goes. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Simmons. He's got 12. On the wing, Johnson. Up against Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Timeout call, the Nets.
Fans give it up for the baddest.
Miami leading by 3. Yours have been out there with Zimmer. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Martin in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Yours have been with it. O'Neal's there. Kept alive. Tries yet again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Now at the line, Omer Yurtseven.
And Yurtseven drops them both. Nets trail by 5. Now here's Curry. Launches it. Traps in the tray. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is what Seth Curry is known for. When defenses don't chase him off that line, guys, he will make them pay.
Oladipo with the ball. Good saving. He can't get it to go. The Nets go the other way with it. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
Miami foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for O'Neal.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith.
And here is Thomas. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Finney-Smith kicks to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Finney-Smith for the lead. Here's Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Zeller. Pass to Curry. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Yurtseven's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Martin. Inside, Yurtseven. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
It's Curry with the drive, and the shot goes down. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
Oladipo with the ball, picked up by Harris. And Oladipo kicks to Martin. Off target from outside. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Curry against Martin. Curry passes to Claxton. For the lead, back to Curry. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
We've got 1:48 left here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Thomas passes to Claxton. Finney-Smith kicks to Harris. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires the 3. Let's keep it alive. Outside for Thomas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got his first basket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Oladipo for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Heat lead by 1.
Boy, Victor Oladipo continues to enhance his range. Impressive seeing him knock it down from what we consider Curry range.
It's Curry with the drive. Good work defensively by Lowry. The Heat have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Oladipo, rejected by Harris. 35 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Curry against Lowry. Curry passes to Claxton, and he throws it down hard with one hand. This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
Oladipo goes in.
Boy, that's an example of a really quick feat by Victor Oladipo. He's just so good at getting into the lane to pick up these fouls.
The Heat have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And a new group in for the Nets. And so he makes both from the line. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Timeout call. All right, crowd. It's time to...
And the Heat with some changes.
That's right. It's T-shirt time.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the 3rd.
Show some love for your Heat.
There's the pick. Throws it up high.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside Butler. Misses the trade. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one.
Miami Heat fans, your Heat youth dancing.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Cameron Johnson is out there with Simmons. Then it's Bridges, and it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hero. Puts up a 3, sinks the three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 2.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
First team foul.
Outside, Simmons. Kicks it out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Over in the corner, Hero. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Brooklyn trailing. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Simmons looking it over. Can't hit from the low block. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And Simmons kicks to Dinwiddie. Down low. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bridges passes to Claxton. Simmons sets a screen for Bridges. The dish to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Ben Simmons, a guy who combines size and skill, and he's percolating.
Dinwiddie against Hero. Kicks to Butler. Back to Hero. Fires for 3. Hero can't get that one to fall. The Nets with the lead. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Wow, Ben Simmons looking so confident in a big spot, guys.
Butler against Bridges. And that one's good by Butler.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Dinwiddie with the steal. They set the screen. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Bridges. Simmons, a screen on Butler. Bridges passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And they'll get another chance. Outside for Robinson. Butler passes to Hero. 6 to shoot. The Heat with a fresh 14. Butler from outside. A rebound by the Nets.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Bridges inside. Robinson on him. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Outside Butler. Going inside. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Miami needs to get a shot off. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Heat missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Bridges shot. Good.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
Here's Butler with the drive.
Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end.
share the load offensively, Brent?
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, DA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Stolen by Hero. Butler on the wing. Anunoby covering. Butler can't get it to go. Here's Toronto with the ball. Barnes finds VanVleet. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Here's Butler, following the bucket by the Raptors. Left side Love, outside Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler into the lane, and it's Butler with the jam.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
Here's VanVleet. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Well, the D's so tight on him and makes him alter his shot, and an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Puts up a 3. Siakam with it. Hero picks him up. The 3. That's good from Siakam on the assist from VanVleet.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Barnes passes to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Butler with the bucket.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
The Raptors with a lead. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Hero. Butler against VanVleet. Kicks it to Hero. The drive by Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 7.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Siakam with a screen on Hero. Here's VanVleet. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Love passes to Butler. To the left wing. 4 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. VanVleet misses. And VanVleet, a very solid defender at his position grade.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Barnes. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the dunk by Pirtle.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. 36 seconds left in the first. On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hero for 3. He drops it from range.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Siakam with a screen on Hero. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Love a screen on Van Vliet. Fires the 3. That shot is off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Butler in at the 2. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And here's Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Anunoby finds Barnes. And here's Pirtle. Van Vliet on the wing. Drops in the layup for 2. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. 9 points in the game.
Love Duncan just taking the opportunity to create for a teammate.
And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Good D by Adebayo. Miami trailing. Into the lane. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm up for it.
And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Now here's Siakam.
First team foul.
Picked by Pirtle. And Siakam with the jam.
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
Adebayo in the post. Anunoby covering. Outside Butler. With the drive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Siakam outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Back to Hero. to the middle. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Hero. Adebayo's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
Basket's good.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Hero against Van Vliet. Now here's Hero. Tight defense on him. Adebayo from long range. That shot off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. Out of bounds. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, they've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
The Raptors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Butler against Anunoby. To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Butler on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Driving in. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Now Van Vliet. He's got 9. Siakam outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Butler against Anunoby. Pass to Hero. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Van Vliet. Barnes finds Siakam. Launches a 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
3 points.
Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
Over time, he exceeds Siakam.
And so it's Toronto. Now holding a 12-point lead at quarter set. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go in. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Malachi Flynn, Thaddeus Young out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Trent in at the 2. And that one misses. Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Back to Trent. Gets a nice look. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Otto Porter Jr. has had some of his production drop in the past couple seasons, but still relied upon as a guy who can stretch out a defense where he can knock down some threes.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Young with it, Zeller covering, and Cody Zeller is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Young, the pass to Achiuwa. Young inside, you're 7 on him, and Young slams it in.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
So what do you think Otto Porter Jr. has to do to regain that old form, Brent?
Well, I think last year he was in a great position with the Warriors in the role that he played. So leaning more into that, just being a guy available on the perimeter to knock down open shots and take as many as you can at that point.
Trent against Martin. Pass to Yurtseven. There's the triple. Kept alive.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Trent, the pass to Young. Outside Porter. And here's the Chua. Oh, it's stolen by Zeller. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Yurtseven finds Zeller. Oladipo outside. 6 on the shot clock. Martin outside. From outside the arc. Another shot. And it's Zeller laying it in. Zeller's got his first points of the game.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Achua with the dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And the bucket is good.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Young. Back to Flynn. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. And the foul on Omer Yurtseven. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Minute 32 left in the third. Here's Achua. Just 5 to shoot. Achua with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Fast break, here we go. Achua with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Oladipo. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's the break. Here's Zeller. And that's an intentional foul.
Otto Porter. First personal foul. Second team foul.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Oladipo with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Yurtseven. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Pass to Achua. Lowry with a steal. Oladipo on the wing. Guarded by Trent. Here's Martin. Back to Oladipo. Now Yurtseven. He got it up. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Toronto has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. We've got Kevin Love. Butler out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Here's Butler. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot. Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed. Even
the previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you."
Thank you for that, Allie. Anunoby on the wing. Robinson defending. Anunoby can't get it to go.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Hero against Van Vliet. Hero, the pass to Love. Stolen by Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Pirtle with a screen on Hero. Stolen by Hero. It's stolen by Pirtle. Pass to Siakam. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Toronto has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pirtle with a screen on Butler. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
At the line for the Raptors.
Siakam hits them both. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Hero from way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And Hero demonstrating his confidence. That range looks limitless.
Now here's Anunoby. Siakam for 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Adebayo. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Adebayo.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. Pirtle with the ball. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Hero outside. The 3. Second chance shot. Love finds Adebayo. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:19 left in the final quarter. Adebayo, a screen on Van Vliet. Hero for three. Gets the three to fall. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Raptors.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they play.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Pascal Siakam.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Here's Siakam, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Shooting for Toronto.
That's good from Siakam. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Hero against Van Vliet. Hero outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
And so Hero nails both of them.
Miami foul. Tyler Hero. Third personal foul. Penalty.
Free throw good from Van Vliet.
Fred Van Vliet. Two.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. And that one falls for Hero.
Now at the line.
And so Hero nails both of them. And so here is Toronto. Pass to Van Vliet. Right wing. Siakam for three. And he can't get that one. Hero outside. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie the football.